Well, it's that season again, the most wonderful time of year. That sounded sarcastic, but I actually love the holidays. These days, it's much less about the presents and more about spending time with family and friends and taking a break from work and all the tasty food. I still like giving people gifts. It's so nice when you find that perfect present for the special someone in your life. The problem is many gifts kind of miss the mark, and no one needs more stuff in their life that they're not actually going to use. So in this gift guide that's mostly aimed at men, I want to focus on safe bets. No-brainers. Gifts that pretty much any guy can appreciate. First, we're going to talk about more affordable stocking stuffers. Then we'll cover some big ticket from Santa items. After that, we're talking risky giftness. Ideas that are popular, but that take a bit of finesse to pull off. And then we'll wrap things up with some guaranteed slam dunks. And by the way, this video is about physical presents, not experiential ones. I do think that experiences like concert tickets or a really nice dinner or planning a trip are some of the best presents. My only advice is some people actually enjoy physically unwrapping a gift. So if you do get them an experience, try to get them a small physical token to go with it. Like if you're getting your boyfriend concert tickets, maybe get him a band t-shirt that he can open on Christmas morning. Okay, let's get into it, starting with stocking stuffers. Socks and underwear. As a kid, socks and underwear is like the most boring present. Even as a teenager who probably needed fresh undies, I remember being kind of disappointed when I got socks or underwear for Christmas. Like, hello, I want the new Final Fantasy. Now that I'm of a more mature, wiser age, I appreciate a high quality set of hosiery. It's an excellent gift for guys in their 30s, 40s, and beyond. For socks, I recommend dedicated brands like Smartwool, Darn Tough, or Bombas. I'll link to some of my favorite pairs down in the description. For underwear, there are so many good brands to choose from, and again, I'll link to some of my favorites in the description. Recently, I've been enjoying these Silk Cut Micro-Modal Air Trunks and these more traditional cotton boxer briefs from Flint and Tinder. Again, links below. Alight. So this brand Night Eyes is great for stocking stuffers. They make a bunch of affordable, practical, EDC adjacent items that I've gotten a lot of use out of over the years. One such item is this task light. It's kind of like a headlamp, but instead of having a strap, it has these little bendy arms that can be used to attach the light to anything. I like to attach it to the stroller if I'm taking one of the kids for a walk at night. Hey Reese, go to sleep already. How can you be hungry when you ate 3 times yesterday? You could attach it to a backpack or hang it from a tent or inside a shed. It has these magnets so you can stick it to any metal surface. It has a lot of practical use cases, and that's why it makes a great little stocking stuffer gift for any tinkerer or camper or dad that you know. Night Eyes Gear Wraps. The same brand also sells these little bendy things on their own in different sizes. They're like twist ties, but way better because they don't fall apart and they can be reused indefinitely. I use them as cord wraps around the house and office. You could even use the big ones as like hooks. They're pretty strong. I'd recommend getting the variety pack with different sizes and colors. It's just a solid stocking stuffer gift for pretty much any guy. A small EDC knife. Big knives might be cool, but they're not practical. Most guys aren't going to carry around a 6-inch blade. In some places, this is even illegal. But a tiny knife, that just makes sense. I'm talking about a knife small enough to keep on your keychain that can be used for small tasks like opening a box or cutting off a loose thread. Some of these knives even have like bottle openers built in. I've gotten a lot of use out of this little Spyderco bug over the years, both as part of my key setup and on its own. Same with this slightly larger but still keychain friendly Kershaw Cinder. These are really affordable too, so they're kind of no-brainer stocking stuffer ideas for any EDC enthusiast in your life. If you want to spend a little more, I'd go with an internet favorite brand like Wesson or the James brand. The Wesson Microblade is very small, it's built like a tank, and it just looks cool. The James brand Palmer utility knife is a bit larger but super practical. If you're shopping for a younger guy like your preteen or teenage son, I think a classic Swiss Army knife is a great choice. Hot sauce. If there's a spicy food lover in your life, hot sauce is a guaranteed home run. You can either get them a refill of their favorite varietal or something they haven't tried yet. One fun idea is to get them the Hot Ones pack. If you're shopping for somebody that likes hot sauce, I can almost guarantee they watch the show Hot Ones here on YouTube. And they'll probably enjoy running the gauntlet and testing their resolve against a bomb beyond insanity. If you don't want to spend that much, some other great brands are Marie Sharp's, Yellowbird, and Secret Aardvark. One of my personal favorite local brands is the High Desert Sauce Company. I'll link to all of that down below in the description. Just don't go insane hot unless you're sure that they're into that sort of thing. All right, let's talk about Santa tier presents. Big ticket items. AirPods. These are the perfect gift for any Apple fanboys in your life that don't already have wireless earbuds. I'd probably go with the Pro version, which have a few extra features, including physical volume controls. Also, a lot of people find them more comfortable. If you don't want to spend that much, get the new version of the regular AirPods, which also have noise cancellation. Either way, I guarantee these will be a big hit, especially if you give them to somebody who has not yet joined the wireless revolution. Fitness ring. If you're looking for the perfect gift for an active, health-conscious man, consider a fitness tracker. If they don't already have one, I think a ring-style tracker is a really cool gift. I've worn the Oura Ring and the Ultrahuman Air. They're both great, but I think Ultrahuman might be a little better because it doesn't come with a monthly subscription. I also found it to be slightly more comfortable on the finger. The Oura Ring app is a little more user-friendly. Either way, this is a really cool present for someone who's kind of into the quantified self movement or biohacking, or just anybody who wants to take their health and sleep and fitness more seriously. Basically, if your guy listens to the Tim Ferriss podcast or Andrew Huberman, he's gonna like a fitness tracker ring. Watch EDC box. This thing right here. If there's a man in your life who's into everyday carry or watches, he's gonna love this. How do you know if he's into this stuff? Well, he probably has more than one pocket knife. He doesn't simply carry his keys. He has a multi-tool and maybe even a small flashlight on his keychain attached to a carabiner suspended from his belt loop. He hopes somebody will notice his wristwatch so he can explain how the screw-down crown provides 100 meters of water resistance. And why, yes, it does glow in the dark thanks to the Swiss Superluminova Lume. If this sounds like someone you know, they're gonna love a durable storage display box to keep their watches and other EDC gear. This one is made by Case Elegant. It's available on Huckberry. It's heavy duty, but I think also pretty handsome. You can keep 10 watches in here, or like I did, remove some of the partitions to make room for other objects. It also has this little drawer on the bottom for other things like pens and knives. Has a cord pass-through in the back if you want to keep a smartwatch in there. I'm telling you, for a certain type of guy, this is like the perfect gift. Waxed trucker jacket. The waxed trucker has always been a versatile, kind of sought-after outerwear piece, but it really took off after The Last of Us aired in 2023. This was a video game turned HBO miniseries in which the main character wore this jacket in pretty much every episode. It fit his frame and his personality perfectly. This flannel-lined version is great because it's warm enough to wear in fall and maybe even winter depending on where you live. It's not a heavy jacket like a parka, but it's warmer than you'd expect. It goes perfect with jeans, chinos, or really any casual pants. You could wear it over a t-shirt or layer it over a sweater or button-up. If your guy is into style, chances are he already knows about this jacket. And while it's priced reasonably for what it is, it's not cheap, so he might never buy it for himself. And that's why it makes a great gift. It comes in a few different colors. It can be hard to pick one, so make sure that whoever you give this to has a chance to exchange it for the color they want. Risky giftness. Okay, here are 3 gift ideas that are very common, but that actually take a bit of finesse to pull off. Cologne. I would only recommend buying somebody cologne with 2 big caveats. 1, don't buy somebody cologne who doesn't already wear it. They probably won't start. And 2, don't just pick some random scent based on what you like. Fragrances are so subjective, it's very hard to predict what somebody's gonna like. Something like Polo Red, for example. It's very popular, they'll probably push it at the department store, but it's really not for everybody. More like polarizing red, am I right? What you can do is get somebody a refill of their favorite bottle. So if they love Creed Aventus, but they're running low, and they're probably not looking forward to spending a couple $100s on a refill, you can do that for them. Alternatively, you could get them a trial set or even a monthly subscription to try some new fragrances. If they're into cologne, like they wear it every day, they'll probably enjoy this sort of sampling experience. Just don't go out and pick a random full-size bottle of cologne for somebody who either doesn't wear it or who does wear it but has specific preferences. Watches. Watches can also be tricky because just like cologne, they're very personal. If you're shopping for somebody who doesn't already wear a watch regularly, it's probably not a good gift. If they do wear watches like every day, they're probably kind of particular about which watch they wear. And chances are they already know what they want to add to their collection. So just picking some random watch is pretty risky. Like, do you know if they want a quartz or mechanical movement? What's the best case diameter for their wrist? Should you go with a field watch or a diver or something dressy? What you can do is try to figure out what's already on their wish list and then buy that for them. If you're feeling brave, you could check their browsing history or just get them talking about watches and take notes. Better yet, get them a gift card to a shop that carries multiple watch brands and take them shopping. Make a day of it. Grab lunch. Let your big nerd tell you all about the water resistance level and power reserve meter on their new wrist candy. Say things like, but how does it tick if it doesn't have a battery? And sit back and watch your man try to explain automatic watch movements for a half hour, knowing that you totally nailed Christmas this year. Wallets. Wallets have to be one of the most popular holiday gifts for men. But the thing is, most guys are pretty picky about their wallet. It's like one of the only things that men carry with them all the time. They probably prefer a certain format, like a bifold or a card holder. Maybe they like brown leather or black or something that's not leather at all. Maybe they really want to try a minimalist metal wallet. My point is, the right wallet can be an amazing gift, but the wrong one will probably be wasted. So if your guy's wallet is looking like it's ready ready for wallet heaven, I recommend trying to feel out what kind of brands and formats he likes. If you really can't figure it out and you have to get him a wallet, I'll link to some of my favorites down below in the description. Definitely avoid fashion brands like Calvin Klein and Michael Kors and Tommy Hilfiger. Go with a dedicated leather or EDC brand like Belroy, Ashland, Saddleback, or Kenai. Again, I'll link to some of my favorites below, but tread carefully. All right, let's talk slam dunks. Here's some gift ideas that pretty much any guy can appreciate. They cost a bit more than stocking stuffers, but they're not crazy expensive. A good belt. There are two kinds of men in this world: those who put a lot of thought into their belts and those who never think about them at all. But both of these guys will appreciate a really good belt. The enthusiast will admire the craftsmanship and the buy-it-for-life quality. The other guy will just appreciate the fact that he doesn't have to buy another belt for 10 years. I recommend leather, either dark brown or black. Just go with the same color as his favorite pair of shoes or boots. Something like the Flint & Tinder Made in USA 365 belt. Alternatively, you could go with a woven belt like this one from Asket. These are naturally stretchy and micro-adjustable. This is actually the belt I wear pretty much every day. Either way, having one good belt that you can just wear all the time for years is something that any guy of any age or creed can appreciate. His new favorite t-shirt. Every man, no matter his age, build, or net worth, can appreciate a really comfortable t-shirt. And most guys could use a fresh one. If you're shopping for a younger guy or if you're on a budget, I recommend Uniqlo. You can go check out my video where I compared all of Uniqlo's t-shirts, but my favorite is probably their Supima cotton crew neck. I also like their Airism tees. Those are just $15, so you can get them a few. If you want to go higher end, check out Huckberry's Flint & Tinder brand. I really like their vintage soft wash t-shirts and their heavyweight tees. If you're shopping for a shorter guy, try the Ash & Erie Premium Tee. It's a 100% Pima cotton tee that's designed for the shorter build. Or grab a heavyweight tee from Abbreviated Apparel, which is another short guy friendly brand. Your man will be thrilled to wear a shirt that's not too long for him. Comfy loungewear. In the same way, every guy can appreciate a set of comfy loungewear. You know, with a lot of people working from home and menswear becoming increasingly casual, you just get a lot of mileage out of sweatpants and sweatshirts and casual shorts these days. When I'm at home, I'm usually wearing casual shorts, like the kind with an elastic waistband. I like these 7-inch cotton linen drawstring shorts from Huckberry. These can even be like dressed up a little bit with like a short sleeve button down. I also like these Trumbull sweat shorts. They have the thickest, softest waistband I've ever seen. For joggers, my favorites are probably from Ash & Erie. They have a shorter inseam, which is great for me at 5'6". I also like these classic gray sweats from Flint & Tinder. I'll link to some options down below in the description. A cozy top like this oversized quarter zip from Trumbull is also a good pick. You know, giving someone this kind of cozy loungewear is like giving them permission to just take it easy for a bit. Who doesn't need that every now and then? House slippers. So you're gonna need some house shoes to go with all that new comfy loungewear. They help keep your floors free from debris and outside germs. They also provide a bit of comfort if you have hardwood floors or tile. Here are 3 good options from affordable to fancy. The Minnetonka double bottom moccasin style slippers. These have more of a barefoot feel, but they're very comfortable and break in nicely. Gray's indoor outdoor slippers. These are the quilted version with a cork insole, super comfortable. Geesfine wool clogs. Buy it for life quality European clogs. Not cheap, but they'll last you forever. Haflinger is another good brand for this style of clog, and you can probably find that one in stores near you. These are all very high quality choices, so you really can't go wrong with any of them. Finally, your time. The most important gift you can give somebody is your time and attention. The holidays are not special because we get new things, although that's fun. They're special because we get to take a break from the grind of everyday life to spend time with our loved ones, the people closest to us. So try to enjoy it. You know, really unplug. Leave your phone in the other room or just turn it off. Stay off social media. Go for lots of walks. Stay up late and talk. Have a nightcap. Indulge a little bit. It's okay to do that during this time of year. Remember, everything in moderation, including moderation. I hope this video helps you find the perfect gift for your special someones, and I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. Until next time, stay stylish. Gotten a ton of use of. Oh, man, I'm struggling today. Ugh. Sorry. They have the thickest, plushest waistband. Plushest. Geesfine.